Sweet dreams, Dulmi Fonseka.
Imagine that you're in the middle of a sweet dream with your uppa and you hear this annoying alarm going off so loud closer to your ear. That was me a few minutes ago trying to wake up on time to be here today. Dear Toastmaster and my fellow sleepyheads, if you're wondering who Uppa is, that's how Korean fans call their idols. And back when I was in school, there were only two things on my mind: A-levels and Korean dramas. I would stay up all night watching episode after episode and all day, sitting in tuition classes, doing sum after sum. Day by day, my eyes grew heavier and heavier until one day my handwriting started climbing uphill and my head tumbled downhill. I was about to fall all the way to the floor from my bench. Hey, Dulmi! When my friend caught me by the sleeve just in time. Even sleeping through tuition classes and math periods at school, I did eventually make it to the University of Mora tour. It still surprises me, by the way, just as much as it surprises my mother. Now, I usually ride the 255 bus from Court Tower to Mount Lavinia to go to uni. And when the bus would pass Piliyandala, I would get ready to get down. One morning, I got onto the bus. After staying up late, watching Korean dramas. And guess what? I fell asleep. I was in the middle of a sweet dream. My Oppa and I were riding the bus together. And when the driver slammed on the brakes, suddenly I hit my head on the window and woke up. I was in the middle of an alien land that I have never seen before. I started to panic, not knowing where I was. I suddenly got down from the bus, walked to a lady nearby. Excuse me, auntie, where is this? This is Piliyandala. What? How did Piliyandala change overnight? This is the new bus stand? Okay. Oh no, my bus! I had to buy another ticket. After all this bus scenario, a few months later, my parents went to drop my sister in Anuradhapura, and I had to open the door for them on the next day. And guess what I did? All day and all night. I watched an entire Korean drama with 20 episodes. After which, I set the alarm and went to bed at 8 a.m. in the morning. Now, what I didn't imagine was falling fast asleep to the extent of not hearing the alarm going off, the phone ringing, or the banging on my window. You guessed it, my parents were locked outside. And I was in the middle of a sweet dream. I was dancing in the rain with my Uppa. It felt so romantic and so real, with drops of water dripping down my face and my hair. A cold chill passed through my entire body, and I woke up with a scream dripping wet with water. My father, who had somehow come to the conclusion that I was asleep, put a water hose through the louvers in my bedroom window and turned it on. I mean, who does that to your own child? I was as wet as a drowned rat. I also got an earful from my parents, had to clean up the mess, and sleep on the couch that night. Dear ladies and gentlemen, do you know how many times I have fallen asleep in the bus and missed my stop? Or Or how many times I have been late for lectures because I was staying all night watching Korean dramas. It's countless. But does that stop me? Well, no, because watching Korean dramas makes me happy. The suspense, the thrill, the happily ever after is all worth it. So, my dear ladies and gentlemen, it's okay to lose a little sleep if that something makes you happy. Your own version of Korean dramas. It can be movies, books, or video games. If that makes you happy, then that's what matters at the end of the day. After all, a little lost sleep is worth 100 rupees that makes you happy. Sleep tight, good night, sweet dreams. Over to you.